What is up guys, it is Lelly and we are back with some more PES battles. This time we are up against a long-term rival in Pesep who is actually playing as Liverpool. This is probably one of the most unlikely matches you'll see, as he's a Roma fan, I'm a Liverpool fan, but he's playing as Liverpool and I'm playing as Roma. So jumping into the action, and this was a very tough match for me because the game was pretty much played at this pace. Sepa controlled the ball, he controlled the pace of the game, he tactically did everything right, but what made it even harder for me was the way my players were playing. So it just wasn't working for me, I'd say, because every time I got a foot on an interception or anything like that, you know, it goes straight back to him. And there I went for the pass for the guy who's like literally right next to him running down the middle, and it just ignored him. Things like that were happening constantly all the way through the match. So you'll see there, I'll win a tackle, it'll go straight back to him. I'll play a pass to a player, he'll ignore it, and things like that. It's just all them little things were adding up, and at the time I couldn't tell that, you know, Sepe was like tactically outdoing me, because every time something that was annoying me was happening, I was thinking, alright, it'll get better next time. Like, I won that header there, and my player just takes like the worst touch ever, and you know, things like that. It just, you don't see you're getting done out. You don't see you getting outdone tactically when all these other little things are going on. It's only when I've watched the match back like this, like I've just megged this player, run around him, and then I don't end up with the ball, and then here I click a pass straight away, it delays the pass and it ends up hitting it straight into the opposition player, who then does the same thing as me, but he ends up holding on to the ball. And then at this moment I'm kind of out of position, and then he gets the ball into the box, and Origi, I think it's Origi, he's not going to fail from that far out, especially a player like him. So yeah, he's gone 2-0 up, and I'm thinking, look, surely it's going to click for me, right? So I get a bit of space, and look at that, 2-0 down. I play a ball into the box, and the more I see it, the more it just angers me. The closer it gets, the worse it gets, and that's it. We're not going to get any closer than that. So you can just see it. Look, I'm going into his players, and still no tackles are being made. Look, again, straight down the line, and when the ball gets close to him, he just ignores it and slows down. They speed up when it's way too late. It just really got under my skin, that. So it's just one of those, look, get a tackle, both players ignore it. It's just, that was the rhythm of the game for me. And like I said, Seppo did outdo me tactically, and look, I did have a chance here. When you have very few chances and it does this, and the rebound doesn't even come to you, then, you know, it just wasn't meant to be your game. So as you can see, like I said, tactically outdid me, but at the time I couldn't really tell. If I could tell that, you know, he was like that, I could tell that he's having a lot of the ball, but I just couldn't see the way he was playing, because when all these little things are happening, you're too angry to realise it at the time. So I could only notice this watching it back, which is really annoying, because one of my strengths is to be able to quickly recognize when tactics aren't working, and you know, change them towards my favor and things like that. But when you're thinking, at the time when I was playing, I was thinking, I just need the game to click, I just need passes to actually find my players and things like that, and I just need tackles to stick. But none of that was happening. So I was thinking, right, I wasn't thinking my tactics are wrong, I was just waiting for the game to click for me, but that just never happened. And when I'm watching it back, I obviously realised that I could have had better tactics. I'm not saying that I couldn't win with this tactic. He had the better tactics in this match, but it doesn't mean I can't win with these tactics. It just meant it was a bit harder for me to win. And then here was when I realised that, look, Sep's got 3 players around Salah here and another 5 or 6 in the box. So I realised how defensive he was. I needed to be a bit more attacking and not just sit back and try playing on the counter attack and things like that. But you know, it was too late for me to realise by then. So I actually noticed that in game when I realised, look how deep he was, but it was way too late for me. I just didn't really get a foothold in this game. So yeah, as you can see guys, he wins 3-1 very comfortably. And yeah, I'm not going to show you lot the league table yet, because I don't want to do any spoilers for the other matches. So make sure you go check out Bibi, Pesep, Midnight Kid and Spin Bros, who are also in this league. The links to their channels will be in the description. If you did like this match, lads, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more PES battles and PES 17 content, my club and Master League, when PES 17 is out, make sure you subscribe. And thanks for watching guys.